Hare Krishna. I'll be reading a story, Gift of Love, which shows us the value of grateful heart, happy heart. Sudama was a kind and gentle Brahman. Every day he performed his priestly duties, read the scriptures, chanted sacred mantras, and taught everyone in his small village how to live a holy life. Sudama was wise and self controlled and saw all living creatures as equal. Sudama was poor. The only clothes he and his wife owned were old and worn out, and because their meals were small, they looked thin and weak. Even then, Sudama was not interested in pleasures of wealth, and he always remained peaceful and happy. Sudama's wife, however, was worried about her husband's health. "Dear husband," she said one day, "I am very concerned about your health. Please go to Lord Krishna. You are very fortunate to have him as your friend. Lord Krishna is now the king of Dwarka. But when you both were young, you attended the same school. Surely he knows how devoted you are to him. If you ask him, he will not hesitate to help you obtain the bare necessities of life." Sudama did not want to ask Krishna for any personal favors. Yet he thought, "If I go to Dwarka, I shall see my dear friend again. That would be wonderful." So he agreed to his wife's plan and asked her to prepare a gift for him to take. His wife collected 4 palmfuls of chipped rice, that is poha, from their neighbors and tied it in a small cloth. It was a humble gift. Sudama took the cloth and left at once for the royal city of Dwarka. Soon Sudama arrived at Dwarka. He passed through large gateways and beautiful gardens protected by military guards. He walked beneath the arches of regal palaces and then came to the most splendid palace of all. Inside, Lord Krishna was joking and laughing with his beautiful queen Rukmani. As soon as Sudama arrived, Krishna came forward to embrace him with great affection. Krishna invited Sudama to sit on his own bed and brought him fruits and sweet drinks. He washed Sudama's feet and sprinkled the water on his own head as a sign of great respect. Then he applied sandalwood paste to Sudama's body to cool him after his journey. All the while, Queen Rukmani fanned Sudama with a handheld fan. Krishna knew why Sudama had come. Krishna thought, "His love for me is so pure. He wants nothing for himself, but still, I will reward his devotion with greater riches than he could ever imagine." Krishna was very glad to see Sudama after so many years, and together they spoke of many things. "Have you brought anything for me?" Krishna inquired with a smile. Lord Krishna saw that Sudama was embarrassed to give him the small bundle of chipped rice. He told Sudama, "Dear friend, I certainly do not need anything, but a gift of love from my devotee, even a small gift, brings me great pleasure." He then snatched the bundle from Sudama's shoulder and said, "What is this?" "It is delicious chipped rice. Such a gift will not only satisfy me, but also the whole universe." And with that, Lord Krishna ate one handful of chipped rice and felt absolutely satisfied. Krishna invited Sudama to spend the night in his palace. The next morning, after paying his respects to Lord Krishna, Sudama left Dwarka. How fortunate I am, he thought. The Supreme Lord Krishna embraced a poor man like me. He sat me down on his royal bed, fed me, and massaged my legs. He considered me to be his brother, and Queen Rukmani, she was fanning me. Thinking in this way, he reached home. Home? This was not the same home as he had left. Everything had changed. In place of his cottage, there stood palaces made of marble with precious gems embossed. There were beautiful parks and lakes filled with lotus flowers. Maybe this is the wrong house, he thought. At that very instant, he saw his wife, dressed like the goddess of fortune herself. Tears of joy fell from her eyes when she saw him, and together they entered their palace. These treasures, he thought, are gifts from my dear friend Krishna. He took from me one handful of broken rice, and in exchange, he has given to me all this. Let me not become proud, since I am not the real owner of this wealth. It belongs to Krishna, the Supreme Person who created it. It should be used in His service. All that I truly desire for myself is His friendship, birth after birth. Even after Sudama became rich, he remained as humble as he was before, a friend to everyone and forever devoted to Lord Krishna. Thank you.